The first house I ever made was a very simple thing, because we're going back to good old 2013. And I remember this mofo very distinctly. It's going to be ever so slightly different because of texture packs, but all the stuff still hasn't changed too much, despite that. Where are the things I need? Ah, yes. Where all of these are moved around so much, and some of these aren't working right. I think it's just a problem with Reimagine. I adore Reimagine, but it doesn't always work as intended. Where's the things that I want? Where are they? Where? I literally just need a few simple items, thank you. Just very few simple, very simple items, but I cannot find them for the life of me. I think I'm just blind at this point. Okay, fine. Oh, of course it's in the brewing tab and not in the other. Okay, you suck. So this was a very simple build. And there's a reason I remember it so well. And can make it so easily. If I remember something... That's not the right one. Along the lines of that. And I think we can see where this is going. I think we can all kind of see where we're headed here. I think... Oh, actually, no, it was this. Yep. 2013, little baby me, not even 10 years old. They were doing something. I can't tell you what they were doing. They were doing something. It wasn't something all that good, though. And the final thing required. Ah, beautiful. Ah, yes. My first ever house. You can't even stand on the second floor. But you can see why it's very easy for me to recreate this, and I have recreated it multiple times for stream. However, I want to completely remake this. And theoretically, there isn't actually a lot to go off of here, but there is, because we can just make, like, a colonial brick house. And I just want to make a cute bad boy. Thank you, Twitch, for letting me know I am streaming. I know, I'm the one who's streaming. Thanks. You're gonna be pushed off to the side. I want to do... Ah, we don't have Axiom, I have to do a lot of this by hand. Actually, we'll build this next to it. We'll build this next to it. Oh, I should actually move over to the Minecraft category. That'd be a good thing. That would be a smart thing to do. Minecraft, done. Beautiful. I think the fastest way for us to really replicate this is just do something nice, cute, simple. It's not a ridiculous house. It's just a nice looking house. We'll do a double door, double window. Maybe a little bit bigger, not much bigger, not much bigger. It doesn't need to fit a whole lot. I think I'm gonna lean this like halfway between. Oh, perfect, nice. We are gonna lean halfway between being a normal survival house and just like a genuine house. And I don't even have to build this entire thing out of brick either. Brick. Because there's of course vanilla bricks, but I should have my lovely macaws and my beautiful chipped mod. Isn't there various types of the actual brick? Netherrack bricks. Is there bricks? All the way at the bottom here, brick. Cracked bricks. Bricks. It's bricks. Angry bricks, brick scales, bricks pillar topics, bricks mini tiles. There's a lot of bricks for me to work with. Is there a running ball? Or not a running ball. What is it? Is it just a small bricks? There's small bricks and large bricks. I want to see the difference between those. I feel like we'll probably go with the small though. Weathered bricks? Is this? No. There's one I adore, but it's a large polish? No, that's not what it is. What is... Massive! So this is what you normally expect out of bricks. This, not so much. And this is why I love chipped. This is absolutely a reason why I love it. I think I want to combine these, actually. I have an idea. Because if we combine the two of these and do this... Ooh, I love that. I'm not going to really be able to get away with dual walls like I'd want, but I can still have a bit of fun with this. Ooh. Also, don't mind me, I'm going to turn the live music a little quieter again. Beautiful. Nice. I love this. This is why I wanted to build an amalgamation. Partly also because I just don't have to open it again then. Oh, I can do my favorite, because it's chipped. Where's my favorite? Where's my boy? Brick Bond Jungle Planks. By far one of my favorite floors. I'm just gonna find all the various ways I can use bricks without using bricks. I think that's what this entire build's gonna be. I think that's literally what this is just gonna end up becoming. Buzz. All the buzz. All the buzz. All the buzz. All the buzz. Excuse, thank you. Now, in this, I have a crafting and storage to the left, and furnace is straight ahead. And technically, actually, if we want to be really accurate about this, this wouldn't have a side off here. It would be a lot more square than rectangular like I've done. It'd be far more like probably this, maybe, if I want to add just a little bit. A little bit off to the side there. For some whimsy, perhaps. Just a little bit of depth. Just a tiny bit there. Tiny bit. And then stairs would be directly to the side of this, too. Hold on. Food plans, but I already had food. I barely got to stream on time. I barely got to stream on time. I was running around trying to get stuff done, trying to get this thing done, that thing done, get all the things done. And I was trying to do something else while I was waiting on my rice, because I'm like, oh yeah, I could just shower after I eat, and then it's like 30 minutes till stream. I have all of that time to both eat my lunch and take a shower real quick. I'm like, okay, speed run. Just all the speed run. Absolute speed run this. I don't think there isn't a stair version of the chipped blocks, unfortunately. So I'm a little limited in that regard. Brick stair. What stairs do I have that are brick? Oh, I have a couple. I have a few little ones. Ooh, wait, I could do these windmill. Oh, I can do these as a front porch. All the bricks. Every chance I have to use bricks, I'm using the bricks. I don't think there isn't... Yeah. There isn't a jungle brick stair. I do not have that available to me. We have terrace stairs. I kind of tempted to do jungle bulk. Because it's the wood that doesn't fit with this though. What stairs do I have? Because we have a bunch of macaws stuff. Is there anything that could be similar enough? We could do loft stairs, which would fit the ladder feel a bit more. Hard to say. Hard to say. I think that's the best we're gonna get, though. Oh, I still need a jungle platform. Thank you. Boop, boop. Yes. Yeah? That doesn't look so good because it's literally just floating now. Jungle. There's oh, there is the compact. That's entirely just the normal jungle. Yeah! I like that. Or could I do... Is there a brick rail? I would hope. I would hope there is. Yeah, there is brick rails. Mud brick rail. I wanna... Is there... Yes, railings. I wanna look at the different railing options. We got railing. Because we could also do granite or the brick. Oh, I'm destroying all the things I don't need to be. Because I feel like granite would be a little bit better, but brick might just fit in more. Or I literally just stick with what we actually had, which was this. I'll leave it to that. We'll leave it at that. Nice little spot. I do... I think I actually want to instead push the stairs back a couple blocks so I can have it like a... Nope. Like a so. Something like that. And we'll want a second floor as well. Oh. Time, set, day. Game rule, do daylight cycle. False, thank you. Game rule, do weather cycle. False, thank you. So we want to make a kitchen just immediately here. I think I'll do just a nice little thing like this, perhaps. It's not too much of a kitchen. I'll do a little bit more kitchen off to the side here. That is not the right block. So you have this like nice little entryway thing. You got another room going on over here, and then you have a little bit more to the actual kitchen itself. And then I'll make, I think, a little crafting center there, and then storage over here. And this could be a entryway space. Something like that. Something of the like. And then we'll figure out doorways in but the moment. And that overlaps a little bit, but I'm sure we'll figure out something for that as well. And we can do doot 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 doot. Or do I? Yeah, we'll keep this. We'll keep this. It's fine that it overlaps a little bit. I'm okay with that. We could do little window there. And we'll do a couple back here. Nice. And do one right there. So we have a little natural light in this room. And then second floor is a mighty different question. I want to do a little roof right here. Second floor, I want to, in large part, follow the first. But maybe just a little short. Just a tiny bit short. For now, we'll do the entire thing as jungle plank. This jungle. Just place it all. Or actually, what would be a good thing to kind of nod to the previous house? You couldn't actually stand where the stair was, where the ladder was. So we'll do a little nod to the previous house by doing this. And then, how do I want... Because the bedroom was... We had an anvil in the bedroom. The bed. How do I want to make that happen in here? If I went to the left, this would have been a little bit easier, but I didn't do that, and I need the room there. This is the best place I can pop the stairs. How does one? And what do I want to do about the anvil? Anvil would be something I normally put on the first floor. But I didn't do that. It's on the second floor. And I'm strongly gonna believe that the chest and anvil are supposed to say where they're supposed to say. Maybe I'll just do a little armory back here? Do something like that. And then this general area will be like bedroom, loft bedroom kind of feels, kind of vibes. Something like that. Because it's already made of brick. I'm fine with it being kind of loft bedroom-esque. And I already planned on making it somewhat short. I want to do a slow roof. Like so. Just a very, very simple roof. And then this will continue off to here, I think. Yeah. We'll do this. So that 2 in, I can do this and do another smaller. I want it a little bit smaller than that. Maybe I'll even push it off to the side. And maybe 2 more. That makes it the same height as that. Am I okay with that, actually? Yeah, I'm okay with that. I had to think about it for a second. But I don't quite mind it. And this side's just gonna be flat. It's just gonna be a flat little area. Boost. There we go. And then raise this to fit what it should. Right? Yes. Well, actually here it will do this high. Beautiful. And then you just have a nice little area where you can see down below. How do I want to do that thing that is here? I can do old-fashioned railing, not like an actual using the railings that I have, the modded ones. But we can get so creative with some blocks. I could always use anvils. I could just actually use anvils for a railing, but I feel like that's a little too fancy for this. Just a tiny bit too much. What if I use the windows, the stone brick stuff, or the brick? Isn't there a brick? No, there's only a mud brick. Why don't you have another version? Okay, mud. I want to see what happens if I place a bunch of these together. That's not quite what I want to do anyway. Okay. What brick? What do I have that is brick? Oh, I could do a pillar. I could do corner trims several times. That's a thing that's possible. Nothing else. It's just a bunch of chipped bricks. Oh no, there's some stuff down here. Some stuff down here. None of it's actual brick though. Yeah. Except for this brick's bridge support. Okay. Lovely, great, thanks. Because I'm thinking I should have, yeah. That still feels a little too fancy, though. Can you still... Yeah, you can't, yeah. That feels too fancy for this. I want this to feel like a loft apartment, almost. Not that much different from one. I have macaws, right? Table. I have this stuff as well I can use, but I'm thinking... spruce? Do I have macaws furniture? I thought I might have. Did I say I don't need macaws furniture because I have the handcrafted? Yep, okay. Creative railings. I want to have fun with railing. I want to make a cool railing. I want to make something cool, but something that also fits. That'd be reasonable enough to have as a railing. Which is harder than you'd think. I completely forgot I grabbed soda for myself, and I went to grab my drink, and I fully thought that it was going to be tea until it hit my mouth and I had bubbles instead. Well, soda, it's sparkling water, whatever. Same difference. It's not, it really isn't. Wait, the terracotta pots. Terracotta pot. these thin pawn. I want to see if these are tall enough. Any of these are. That's kind of tall enough. If you're not paying too much attention. That's a thing I can do. Or what do I have that's terracotta? Not as many unique blocks as I would like. Not nearly as many. Okay. Lovely. I mean, sure, I guess. Jungle. I wish... Which thing? Probably this. Probably do these. So they actually look like they're lined up a bit. Nope, I need to do these a completely different way. So I wanted them to line up like I saw. But I'm pretty sure you can see that they don't... Yeah, they... It's not the weirdest thing I've built. But not a fan. Come on, I want something. I want something. Dark iron? Candle holder, hold on. Candle. This. Nope. Well. So that goes all the way to the block. Yeah. Hold on. Pedestal. At graveyard, does this work? Yes, it does. Great. Pedestal. Dark iron bars. Dark iron trapdoors. Can I do this? It wouldn't quite align as I want. What does a pedestal look like? Ooh. I kind of like the idea of just using the candle holder, though. And then I can do this. That feels more like an outside window thing, though. That doesn't feel like a railing. That feels like something for outside a window, which I'm absolutely going to use it for. But, yeah, that is exactly what that is. But, that's not supposed to be there. I still don't know. Do I want to... Can I just literally... Yeah. I could literally just do that. But that doesn't feel like an interior thing. If I placed these over top, would that feel better? Not really. What does that feel like? It's not horrid. I think I like this the most out of everything. There's nothing else I've actually liked so far. And I'm gonna have to try and do more dark detailing to make that fit in. Deep slate. Deep slate windows. What? Oh yeah, it is deep. It is deep fried. It's not deep slate, it's deep fried. But yes, it is. I could do these instead of the trapdoors. Oh. Kind of? Almost. Deep slate. There is the windmill weave instead as well. Or even the crystal floor might be better. Perhaps. Just my boy. Maybe. Windmill or crystal? The crystal is the best by far. Yeah, one, that fits in better. Two, it's smaller. Thinner. I like that infinitely more. Okay. Definitely deep slate. Deep slate. We'll do rectangle. Rectangle, is there anything else I could possibly use? I could use a modern wall, actually. I don't... Okay, yeah, that doesn't reach the top. Never mind. We'll just go with that. But now, how do I make this fit in more? Because we're doing... Originally, I was thinking light detailing for this, but now I'm going with dark and a little more loft modern look. A modern brick. There's a specific word for what I'm going for. Brick loft? What is it? Industrial? Is that the thing I'm thinking of? Industrial? Pinterest, please. Industrial house? Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah, industrial. Yeah, okay, we need some more dark accents then. I think I'll change up this front one to be dark then. We'll do it out of deep slate. Like, because of the things we have, I could do it at... do I want to do it in the same? I could absolutely do it out of the brick and the small brick and the massive brick again. But I think we're going to do a different path. I want maybe polished deep slate or rough deep slate. One of those. I'm thinking polish, though. To give it that smooth look. A kind of almost washed look. Yeah, it just needs some... It just needed something more. A little something more. I'm trying to think. I need to look at the industrial thing. I need to look at industrial houses again. Please. Please. Last time I made one of these was in The Sims. I just need... I need to get, like, darker black accents, I think. How do I pull that off? I can do this, and that doesn't... Never mind, that doesn't go together. I was hoping that would actually, like, connect. It does not. I need something deep slate that could connect to that, or at least it's flat and thin like that. Pillar wall, pillar brick. I'll see if either of these connect. I assume not. No. No. Great. Shoji. Because these doors are the only ones the only thing I could think of that would fit like that. Although I could, like, just outright do that. Or do this... I'm trying to think of something I could feasibly do. I need some deep slate stairs. There's not a lot of them. Wait, I can use more of the crystal. The crystal. Because we were already using that. We're already using that in the windowsill. I might as well continue to use it in the windowsill. It doesn't help I've used such a light brick as well. It's hard to get this in because it's definitely not modern. I haven't gone modern with this. But I still absolutely could go modern with it. And do that instead. So this really fits. Yeah. Because it just didn't fit the style I was doing. Like, you could. You absolutely could. But it is objectively more difficult. I almost want to push this back another block. Or do something to shake this up, because it's just one flat wall, which is ruining a lot of this as well. Let's see, world edit, pause 1. Stand over here, pause 2. And then that'd be / move north. Boop, boop. Just give it a little more depth. Give me something more to work with here. Yeah? Yeah. We're getting a little bit better. Not much, but it's getting there. I'm gonna do this so I don't have to worry about that little spot. I'll move this over one. It'll look a little awkward on the inside, but it'll look better on the outside, which is kind of what I care about right now. Oh. We're getting there. We're getting somewhere here. I'm not sure where, but it's somewhere. As that's better than I've been doing. That's too tall. Where you need to be down here. Whoop, whoop. Interesting. I feel like I want to do something slightly different up here, but I want to do... that's going a little too modern. It's going away from the industrial modern. We can do that. Give it a little overhang. Do something like that, a little split-leveled roof. A little overhang in the front. We're getting somewhere. It's definitely weird, it's definitely different. But it's actually moving to a place instead of being stagnant and I'm not really sure what's going on. It's giving me something, and that's far infinitely better than the nothing I had previously. I wish... I kind of want to open up this entire bottom area. Or maybe just have this, because I would love to make this one tall window. To really... yeah. I'm willing to do that. And then this could be bedroom space. You know what? How I'm gonna justify the closet the armory? I said the thing I wanted to say before I could even explain why I'm saying the thing I want to say. I'm gonna change over the anvil and armory. I'm gonna treat it like a closet. I think that's a fair enough call. And I think I can actually justify having this back here too. Because we can just say there's a, there's a slanted roof here. It'll make it a little more dynamic. But... do I really want to do that, though? Not really. Go uno más more. And I'll do this a little shorter, too, maybe? Just one more shorter. And we can do a hanging roof like so. And then do our roof back here like so. Which gives a decent amount of dynamics to the build. And this is more... I'm gonna redo some of these windows. Because I don't really want windows on the side, but I definitely want them in the back here. I'm gonna have to move that in one. I like the tiny window. What space do I have, actually? Because I really want to keep this size kitchen. Because if I do a bunch of 2s lined up... No. I have 3 right here. No. Nope. Yeah. Okay, gets pushed in one. Let me in. Back here. Although I could always do this as well. So I can actually put something there now. So I can have the 3 there like I want. Yeah? Yeah? Sure. Or I can move it to be 3 on that side and do a 1 here, which gives me this little cute corner to work with. Yeah, we'll do that. And then I can have a wrap around going this way. Yeah. We make it work, eventually, somehow. Not sure how. We'll figure it out, though. Move this over also because of that. I forgot about the sound echoing. We'll have this floor to ceiling. We can do that. We'll do this. Did I do that prior? No, this is just a floor. That's just a big voice. It's not anything like I've done before. That's fine. And then that's all covered. We're getting somewhere with this now. There's an actual aesthetic behind the vision. I'll move this up one so we can match it up with the height of the roof. Because that's the one thing that's been consistent, is I'll always do a block lower than the roof. Yeah. We had nowhere at the start, but now we're getting somewhere. We're doing something. Now where to from here? Clear. I do want roof. Roof. Did I not have macaw roof? Terra. I thought there was roof. I thought I saw roof. Do I not have roof? Did I not add macaw's roofs? I thought I saw them. What are they called then? Where? What? 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 Is my mind playing tricks on me? Maybe. Does that not exist on this version? I think it might not exist yet. So we have the stairs here. I guess it doesn't. Wow, okay. I would have thought it did. So there's the windows, here's the stairs. Here's trapdoors, lights, lamps, paths, pavings, doors, bridges, and walls, but no roof. I was actually thinking there was going to be one. Okay. Deep slate. Actually, we could do... no, we'll do deep slate. We'll do deep slate. I think a tile would actually be a really cool call here. It's definitely a thought. Deep slate. Do I want to do that? Maybe. Maybe. Something to that degree. Dude. Or just normal. If I could place it correctly. Just normal, I think is fine. And then we'll do boink. Normal block, boink. And what lights, what lamps do I have going on for me? Lamp. We have these lamp posts. Can they be placed upside down? Nope. Lamp. Nope. Lantern? Lanterns, I got more. Oh, I have all the chipped stuff. I forgot. I already forgot. We'll do that. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Nice. Door. I actually do need a door. Door. I could do a dark iron door. We'll try that out. I'm feeling dark oak. There's metal reinforced. I'll have to do redstone to even get in, but... Dark oak door. What would be fitting? What would be fitting for this? Probably probably just literally a normal 4-panel dark oak. There's a dual panel. Oh, because I have chipped doors. I forgot. I keep thinking of only macaws. I have chipped doors. Window dark, shack, heavy, pressed. There's not really any other ones that look interesting. There is the tiled, and we'll try that, I suppose. I feel like this is currently the winner for me, but then I can't open it. Because, yeah. But the dark oaks ain't half bad. I like the heavy. I'm not a big fan of the windowed. Dual is okay. Pressed, no. Tile, no. It's between the... Okay, yeah, I just like the heavy one. I just like the heavy one. I feel like that's best. I think I'm gonna change the interior from jungle brick bond to dark oak brick bond. Dark. So we can bring these darker colors together better. Where are these? This brick bond. And then dark oak stairs. We'll change over to these as well. And very quickly this should all come together a lot better. Oop, there we go. Yeah. It gives it a bit more moody vibes, I suppose. It's different vibes, different aesthetics. Just spam clicking my way through everything. You make sure the live music is full screen, because otherwise it gets mad about me playing my Minecraft parodies, because it's for kids. Shut up. Let me listen to my Minecraft parodies. I want the nostalgia. Thank you. There we go. Nice. Okay, that's coming together a bit better now. Just a slight bit. For some reason I thought of my gamma utils and I went to turn off night vision, which is J, and for some reason on amalgamation, my voice chat is set to J. So interesting. Very, very interesting. Just different. A little bit different. This is definitely different. We can start getting to interior then. I do want to... We'll do exterior... No, we'll do exterior first. So if I need to change it, then I don't have to redo an entire interior because I changed something about the exterior. I want... some leaves. Oh right, I have a whole variety of leaves to pick from. Hold on. I have a huge... Okay, I still just want the spruce. Maybe mangrove, actually. Yeah, mangrove. And we'll do a little planter box. I should have the curtain rod, so I can do a metal curtain rod around these. And we'll do massive stone bricks, I think, outside. I think that'll be a good path. Or etched. Oh, those are lodestones. I want stone. I want etched. We'll just type etched. I'll see the different forms of etched I can use. This blackstone, I just want normal stone brick, I think. Yeah, because there is the mossy stone brick. Maybe I could do a little bit of both of these. I wish this was facing a different way, but fine, whatever. We'll just do this. Just make it look like a modern house as much as I can. Just little front hedges. Is there something I can do that'll make... I could do little oak saplings underneath? Or dark oak saplings underneath. No, that's... They aren't bushy enough. They aren't big enough. I could do azaleas. No, doesn't match. What is something I could do? There's, of course, like the old-fashioned spruce. I don't really want to do that. I think I'm tempted to do a bridge support, oddly enough. I'm really tempted on that one. There's so many items in this game that you can't place. Brewing stand is another weird option, but that is a thing I could do. Push come shove. I just want something creative to put underneath this. I forgot I have cushions. You can place those. I can actually do that. I want to see dark oak table underneath this. We'll try a side table as well. Tiki torch is another option. As a crimson, warped, dark oak. We'll try that as well. I don't really want to do a paper lamp. I'm pretty sure those torches aren't thin enough. I do want thin garden lights in general. Oh, I'm all the way back here. Where was I? Not there, not there, not there. Not here. Where? Where? Okay, here. I could kind of do pedestals again. I want... Oh, there's all the urns. I forgot we have these. What else? What else would fit? What else? What? Homest. Homestead of. I could also place a piece of bamboo. Bamboo in general would probably look pretty cool. We'll try the porticles as well. I think this is just a bunch of blocks for a while, yeah. With very little else. Oh, there we go. But there's not much else here either. There's not a whole lot. Not a lot. It's not... No, just blocks, all the blocks, nothing different. Tiny bit different. Various dripstones, but I don't think that's tall enough for what I want. Oh, was that an iron bar dripstone? Or is that just a type of iron bar? I've already lost it. Nope. Iron bar's top. I want to see what that does. I want to see that. Bridge support. This is the other one I want to do. Dark oak bridge support. And then we'll come back and look. I don't actually need this right now. Then I can look right now then. Actually, the freeze, or the wired fence. Ooh, I already know I want the metal rod. I want to keep that. It's easy for me to find the metal rod again. It's not going to be easy for me to remember to find the wired fence. So this is a very simple one I can do. But there's also wired fence. Does that fit enough? No. I don't quite like how that looks. This is a little too awkward. This is good for little individuals. What about Tiki Torch? Doesn't hit high enough. There's also... That connects. I don't want it to connect. And that doesn't hit the right thing. And these don't connect. So it's between... I don't want the iron bar, so it's between the support, bridge support, or the individuals. Or I could just have it plain. You know what, after all that, I literally just want a plain one. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta know what you don't want. Sometimes that's all you gotta do. I'll put like we'll act like there is gonna be a whole thing back here. Even though there isn't. I will make enough room. I want to, we'll actually do a little yard. Well, that is to say I'm gonna make room and do like a couple flower beds or something back here. And then we'll do a tiny, tiny walkway on the side. Very, very tiny. Very good, very good, very good. Yes. Like that. Like that. Or if I do one more in... do that. I don't want to deal with this on this side. I mostly just want it as edging on the other side. I don't care as much about the interior of this. Just whatever it looks. I'm fully thinking thumbnail right now, by the way. I'm trying to think about what I'm actually going to put my effort and time into. I want iron, the various iron items, because I feel like didn't it give me iron gates? No, it gave me various sorts of iron, but no iron gates. Did Macaw's even? No, Macaw's didn't. Alright, what gates do I have? That needs an A. Gates. Gate. Okay, so I do have the... Oh, it's metal. Pardon, fine. Metal gates. It's the actual color I want, to be fair, but... I'm still gonna be upset about it. Curved metal. I just want to... I don't want a mesh. Those are fences. I just want metal fence. Just a normal... Do you have a metal block? Do I have a metal block? Just straight metal block? No, of course not. Deep slate. We can do tile, and then I can do a little topper on the tile, perhaps. Yeah? Will these actually stack, though? Thank you, Macaws! Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Nice. Oh, that actually makes a door sound effect now. Nice. Does it make a door sound effect even if I... Okay, yeah, it is just a door. Oh wait, these both need to be placed the same way. I don't like that they quite line up, though. Metal. Paneled metal fence gate or mesh? Because I could always switch over to mesh. I just want something that actually lines up correctly. Could I always just do multiple of these? Yeah. I could do that. That is an option. I'm not sure how much I like it, though. And that doesn't quite line up right either. Why? Metal. Bastion metal fence gate. I think I like that the most. Metal. Bastion. Is there anything else called Bastion? Acorn. Bastion metal fence. There we go. It still doesn't have. You have to have a dual, otherwise it doesn't look right. You suck. What we're gonna do then is just that. Then it opens all of them together. I don't want them to open all together. Fine. You can have it. I despise. I despise. It's simple enough. I despise. I do. Nice. Okay. More things. I want little trees in the front. Dark oak. Dark oak. We'll do a little like cypress kind of thing. It's a cypress, right? I think so. Sounds about right. Ah, yes. The true modern house. A couple perfect little trees in the front. How did I miss a singular block right there? And then I'm gonna come over here and put one of these gates. Boop. And then over here, put one of these. Boop. Yeah, we'll put it on this side. Yeah. Nice. And what else would be fitting in the front? I don't want to put too much. I don't want to do too much here. Maybe a few little flowers if I could have that available. Little bit of plants, little bit of moss, something like that. Moss, do some moss carpet. Maybe. What plant life do I got? I forget all the time. I keep playing across so many different versions. I'm like, what do I have right now? Oh, okay, I have these ones. And then I get miffed that I don't have a specific block that I want. Because I'm not in the right version to have it. I'm gonna separate these out a little bit so you can tell that there's something else by doing this. Because while I like the mangrove, I want the trees to be seen as something different. What's something that would work better? The mangrove leaves are so specific. Jungle would be a bit better. Yeah. Cat! Dusty! Come on, dude. Little butthead. What else? What else? What else can I do? I guess just exactly what I said. Put down some white flowers. I think there's much more than that. I can do... It's not... You have to place azalea... Yeah, it has to be on a dirt. So I'd have to cover it with some... Do I have metal trapdoors? Yeah, I have metal trapdoors. Okay, hold on. Coarse dirt. Redstone torch. Because I'm thinking, like... This works, right? Yeah. And do that in the front here. Or even podzol, maybe? Because I just want little trees. Little trees. We have the terracotta pots. Can I put things in here? Or is it just, it's a pot? It's just a pot. It's just a pot to be a pot. There's not much more else to it than that. Well, they have like little actual blue on them. I think that's reimagined, but... That's cute, I like that. There we go. Just something so it's not completely barren. Also a little bit of grass. Just a tiny few pieces about, very meticulously. Very specifically. Something like this. Just so it's not completely alone. Yeah. Cat! Dude! Go! He came in, took a bite of food, and then went, yeah, I'm done. And left. Little butthead. I have benches? I have frozen bench. Oh! Oh! I have little benches. That cuts into that, but I have benches. That's cool. I like those. That's pretty. We can pop one right here. Maybe I'll do one. No. You know what we're gonna do? You know, I know exactly what I want to do. Deep slate. I wish. I hope. I pray. Please. Do you have a thing that I could want? I want just a deep slate. Just a deep slate. I don't think I'm gonna... Okay, deep slate square paving. We can do this. This is fine. And then I just want... a cute little area back here. Just a tiny little one. I will use the crystal, deep slate crystal floor. And right underneath this window here. I think the best I'm gonna do with that is just this. Especially with the area I've given myself. Just do something cute. Something homey. Oven. Like, just literally actual oven. Just legitimately an actual oven. No. Okay, it gets put... maybe I'll just do flower beds out here then. Because I don't particularly want to do anything. That is not how you spell that. Dark. Or table? Table? Table. What table options do I have? Kind of just this, really. How... It looks like there's a... Where does... There's a button on one end. Here. So I place it like that, then the button goes here. Okay. So this way, so the button could go there. And then this way, so the button can go there. Cool. A little annoying for no reason, but alright. Fair enough. What else? What else do I have available to me? One of the things that I can do. I wish for more decor, and I don't really have. Don't really have that. Something I could kinda do? We can do a couple of these. Yeah? It's a little too square then. I want a little more rounded feeling. Then I need to place this like so I can do that. Yeah! What? What? How am I... Because then if I do this, but if I do here... Oh, because it's the path here. Okay, fine. Whatever. Extra silly. Accidentally ordered extra silliness with my stream today. Sorry. Apologize. Next stream will be back to your regularly scheduled 0 silliness, 0 bugs, 0 everything. It's gonna be the perfect stream, the most perfect stream you ever did see. And there'll be no problems at all. Knock on wood, it's not gonna happen, but I can try anyway. Terracotta. We'll do a little terracotta plate. We'll do something cute. Put a big boy here, little one here, little thing here. Just something cute. I don't think I could put... Yeah, I can't put anything directly on that. But now I got a cute little area going on back here. It's adorable. This kind of ruins the view a bit, though. I want to change which side these are on. And then take this. So then it would be like this. We'll do this. And here, like that. And we'll do boink, bonk, boink, right? Yeah. Or we'll do this, then this. That's the correct way I want to do that. Is there a shorter terracotta? I thought there was a shorter, smaller terracotta. Thin pot, medium, wide, thick. Thick is the one we have. Okay. There is not. Oh, we could do a little bowl. I could do a bowl instead. Yeah. There we go. Nice. It's just a cute little area. Actually, I could add even more detailing to this by doing this so it feels a little bit more rounded than it is. Yeah. My cute little front patio! And then in here, I'm going to take another... I'll take different terracotta pots than the last ones. Terracotta. I can use the other 3... That's medium, wide, and thick. Use the other variants. Yeah. Maybe do this down here. I'm not sure. I think probably best to leave it as that. Can I still do this trick? Does this still work? Here's my armor stand. Pop, and then if I... Kind of? Not so much anymore. Sort of. It doesn't work so well for Reimagined, that's for certain. Well... Reimagined has already caused enough problems, I guess it's bye-bye. Anything else Reimagined cares about? No. Cool. That should make it look how I want it to look, right? I think? I believe so. Yeah. I might have put a few too many. There might just be a few too many in there. That'll do. Or more. More are more. More are more. Thank you. Little coat rack. And I'm actually gonna take these from out here. And this. To make a little shelf right here. And then I want to plant below it. Put. Do a little plant on the ground. Do a spruce. Or do we have cherry blossoms yet? No, we do not have cherry yet. I can't... We'll do dark oak then. We already have a house of dark oak, why not? And spruce. Or what is the... We can do azalea in pots, right? Azalea? Yeah, we'll do a little azalea pots. I think that's the most fitting. That or a dead bush. One of those two. I feel like I should be able, if... I feel like... Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like... Thank you. And then, yeah! Cool. I'm not sure if that's what I want over it, though. We'll just leave it at that. And then I want to make a little side table at handcrafted. I forgot all the stuff I have. I want a bed. I want a nightstand. I want a bench. Dining bench. Side table. There's the counters. Dark counter. And drawers and cupboards. And shelf. And that's most everything. Pop an oven down. And I'll get the chutes and everything for him in a second. And then do something like that. And then we can have that kind of thing here. And then cupboards across here. And then otherwise have a mostly open kind of area going on. And a couple... Instead, we'll do drawers here instead as well. And shelves. Put another drawer right there. And we'll have a crafting table in between all that. Or actually even, I want to do table. Or we'll do at handcraft. At hand. So I want is table. So we have like a... Does that match up? Yeah, mostly. It's a little bit brighter, but that's fine. I want to have like a desk here. Yeah. Yeah. We'll make it like a hutch desk. I'll throw some of the curved things there. I think this can just kind of be an empty room, though. Or maybe I put the desk in front of the thing here, and then this can be a little workshop spot. We'll do cupboards, and then maybe a shelf here? No. I want something here to signal like there's some sort of doorway happening. Same thing over here. Because right now it's just kind of open and there's no feeling of like specific spaces going on. I forgot I have nightstands too. I want to put a little bench there. Maybe do cupboards there. No. I want something there. Yeah, I'll do. That almost feels like a foot. I forgot about the thin garden light. I wanted to have these... I can't put that there because... I can do them here. That's fine. Yeah. Little garden lights everywhere. Everywhere that I can. Because I didn't get to use them otherwise. Is this full block? It is full block. Is that? No, it's a pixel too short. Okay, fine. Fine. Maybe I should do spruce and not dark oak furnishings. So it's slightly different. At handcraft it. Craft. So it's ever so slightly different. We'll do spruce here. Spruce. Spruce, all the spruce. Oh, there's an actual desk thing. Okay. Spruce, all the spruce, all the spruce. All the spruce things. And then you can see that a little bit better too. Yeah. So it's a little bit different than everything else I have. And that difference does make a difference. Doink, doink, doink. Doink, 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 doink. What's the different desk? I has... There's not really... You can't connect those. It's not... How much... Okay. Not using that then. At Uncrafted, where are your tables? Spruce? There we go. So I can see all the spruce items. Table. Yeah. There's also spruce bench and chair. Side table. That's fine. Do that. We have the bench there. That's everything down here changed to spruce. And then upstairs, we can do dual and then nightstands. Yeah? And then I'll do this back wall as this. And I think platforms. Platforms should be able to fit armor stands underneath them. No problem. Yeah, we'll do that. And then do a little bench right there. Maybe... Well, I'll put a chair there. I'll put a chair later. I think I might move this just a block over. So I can do something right here, maybe. Because otherwise this is pretty empty. Do a cupboard. That doesn't... I wish that matched. I wish that connected. That doesn't, but at least it feels a bit more right. We could do that, but I like this a bit more. It just feels better. There we go. Nice. And then there's just a little more details, a little bit more. At handcrafted. Spruce. We'll take a chair. I want to see this, and this, and this. And I also wish to see at handcrafted. You have... I want to see a couch. I don't know if we have a spot I could place a couch at all. Or even place this. I just want to see them at this point. And then look at a cushion as well, because you can place these. They're little poofs. Oh, this would be perfect upstairs then. Place one here. Let's do a white one because of everything else. Because that'll match a bit better like that. Yeah. I really want to have this desk here though. Yeah. This is a bachelor house. This is a bachelor house. There we go. Little hutch cabinet feeling then. Do I want to do this at all? Not particularly. That does give a doorway feel, but it's not quite what I'm going after. I could always set a couch to the side right here. If I move this over, like that. So I have a little bit more room to work with, and then I have another doorway there. Yeah. Do something like that. Or do I want to do a bench over here? So I want to do... Never sure what I want to do. Just never, ever completely sure of something. I think that's fine. And then I want to see... Let's look at brick again. Brick. Because do I have any brick trapdoors? Is there something that has given me brick trapdoors? I assume not. I'm checking anyway. No. Okay. So we'll do dark oak. What do I have to work with? I really like these. I love the whispering trapdoors. I feel like that's going to be best. Otherwise, a normal 4-panel will do. Or there's there's the solid one from Chipped that I adore. We're going to use that. And there's no other stairs, right? Not really. No. Okay. Then we'll do... This, how does that feel? Not bad. There's only the issue of this kind of space. And how I want to handle that. Dark. If I spell it correctly. How? I could always do this and make the room a little bit more open. Yeah. We'll do this. And do I can do that again here. Just do a bunch of 2 doorways. Instead of 1s or 3s. Yeah. So keep this a little more consistent across the board. I've lost the wardrobe entirely at this point. That's fine. Give me armor stand, thank you. How do I wanna... I could just do this. No. I wanna place you like a saw, thank you. And then I wanna do... gate. Because yeah, you won't let me do that. So you won't let me place it like that. Or it be... No, I want it like this, right? That's the way? That's the thing? Yeah. And then we do piston. In a redstone block. All the old methods, they're coming back to me. Doot, doot, doot. There we go. I think it would have been better if I literally just... You know what? There's an easier way to do this than I've been doing. Armor? Or armor? Stand. And then just remove these. Doink. Place. You won't let me place it like that no more. There we go. Oh, I can't place it because I'm in that block. You suck. Yeah? And then close? Not really. I mean, sure, but... What would probably work better? Hold on, ideas. Ideas have been had. Leather. So I'm pretty sure I should have... Yeah! 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 Yeah, there we go. It's a closet. It's fine. That's not a door. For some reason my brain went, yep, that's a door. I need to close it. It is not. Give me a little pot and azalea. Pot. 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 Flower pot. Pot. Azalea. Pot. Azalea. Pot. Azalea. Pot. Azalea. Azalea. Pot azalea. Pot azalea. Pot azalea. Yeah. And then I also wish... Uncrafted... Oh, I forgot the stackable books. I forgot about that. I want to kitchen hood, and this fancy paintings, little berry jam jar. We'll do a bunch of trophies in the room. We'll get a good old bear trophy in there. Do that. Little jam jar. Bear trophy. Beautiful. Book. Book. Book, book. Book. Nice. And a little plant off the side here. How want to? How want to? How does want to? You know what we're gonna do? Brewing stand. Brewing stand, and then the jungle we have outside. So it'll just be like a tiny one. We'll just do that. Just tiny. And then, or actually, you know what would be a better idea? We'll look at some of the fancy painting too. I want to move bear trophy somewhere else. I'm doing the same thing in here. Don't worry, it's fine. Beautiful. Bear trophy above the mantle? Above the front door? Maybe? We'll do a couple trophy. Trophy. Obviously we have to have a fish. And another fish, obviously. There's clearly no other choice. Fish. Apparently that's like an activation code. I was hanging out with friends the other day, and somebody in the Discord call had the fish meme just ready to go. And they all had it on the, it was like on the server soundboard, and someone's had it like slamming over and over again. I was reading or doing something, and the moment, I was in the middle of reading something, and the moment it goes off, I immediately just reply back, fish. I was completely like sucked into reading whatever I was reading, and I fully pulled out literally just for the fish. And I do not understand. Fancy paintings look cool too. That is really cool. I like those. I'm gonna see if I can fit one, like, raw here. Cookies! Is that all I get? No, fish. Tree. There we go, mountainscape. Can I fit... how many? Okay. We'll just do 2 in here then. And an otter! Otter in a cup! If there's nothing else, I'll do the fish. Pot. Plant. I think fish is the only other one I like out of the ones I'm keep being given. I'll put a little room between those though. Mountain, thank you. Yeah. Just nice little paintings. Are there any bigger paintings than that? No, I think this is the largest they go. Okay. Nice. There's just cool stuff going around. Actually, what? Because on this side, I can actually put different things. I want to put a singular. That's new. Can I? Thank you. Place that back. And also place, we'll place the fish one over here. Please. Please. Can I, thank you. And then I could place a couple shelves here. Do I have anything that's a literal shelf? Yes and no. I want the spruce platforms then. Boop, boop, boop. And I could place a shelf here. I want to have these on, like, differing There's no good way to do this, though. I think that's the best way I got that I would actually like. Poop, poop, pot. Pot. Flower pot. And then we could do more terracotta pot. We'll do decorative plates and bowls. Because that's where that is, I can't place anything. This is when we do multiple of them and act like this was the thing we were gonna do all along. Yeah, sure. Sure. Decorative plate, decorative bowl, another decorative plate. Nice. I could. Do I have a room? I don't really have the room for curtains, actually. Carpet? What carpets I got? I have quite a few textures to pick from. Blocky gray, rippled, cross-haired, cubed, stranged, windmill. I like this one. The stringed. And then I need to get my hands on stringed gray. And this is how you make a round but not round carpet. And can I do like a tiny one somewhere? I could put a sink right here. I much prefer doing hoppers, but I'll do a cauldron this once. Just because I feel like it fits a tiny bit better. And then do a little carpet round here. How many people do you think are actually going to look up? Because I'm willing to bet not a whole lot. Although I guess, yeah, yes, that's a little more obvious. We're going to pretend it isn't. And then I do need to actually put lights in here. That's a problem. Light. Or it'd be lamp. Lamp. I have wall lamps. Square wall lamp. And then actual white lamp. So I could place a lamp here. And then we could place a little wall lamp somewhere in here. Do this. I have no idea how well it works because I have full bright on. A lamp in corner? Maybe. Not really, though. We could do lamp right there, maybe. Lamps? No. I don't have good spots for lamps. I've used like all the area I possibly could. I've taken all of it. Maybe that's enough light. That's enough light, clearly. More than enough. Why would you ever need more? Why would you ever need more light? Clearly you don't. You have more than enough right there. Yeah, do that, maybe? Sure. Could I do a bunch of shelves in here? Yeah. Even if it's just aesthetical, they're there. Adds a little bit more. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this for downstairs. Nice. I think that's pretty good coming from that. That's... You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. Surely I'll find a better way to do this eventually, but for now, I like what I have done within the limits of Minecraft. And with the... Okay, I can't even walk up that. With the current version of Minecraft, modded Minecraft that I am playing. I'm rather happy about that. It's adorable. It's aesthetic. It's lovely. And it's far better than the first thing I ever made. Okay. I'm happy with that. That's cool.